Hello everyone, my name is Kirti Goyal and in this video I am going to deal with types of writs. So what is writ? A writ can be interpreted as an order or action taken by the superior authority who is authorized by the constitution to do so. A writ can also be known as an order or action or warrant or direction taken by the superior authority or given by them. Who can issue it? A writ can be issued suo motu by the Supreme Court or High Court. And under Article 32 and 226, a person can also approach the Supreme Court or High Court for the protection of their fundamental rights and their constitutional rights. What are the different writs inherent in the Constitution? There are four types of writs, namely habeas corpus, quo warranto, certiorari, mandamus, and prohibition. The first is habeas corpus. The term habeas corpus was derived from a Latin term which means to have the body of. By this, the court decides the soundness, justification, and jurisdiction of a person who was confined another person and also does not have the authority to do so or does not produce that person before the court within the reasonable time. In the case of ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla, in this case, the Supreme Court observed that the writ of habeas corpus is a mechanism to provide relief to the person who was unlawfully and unjustifiably confined, then that person is said to be released. Who can file a writ of habeas corpus? A writ of habeas corpus can be filed by the person himself, the aggrieved person, and his family, friends, and his legal representatives. The next writ is mandamus. The term mandamus means we command. In this writ, the superior authority, that is Supreme Court or High Court, give an order or command to any inferior court, public authority, or government to perform certain public duty which was not performed or denied by them. Any individual, private body, or legal representative of a person can file a writ petition of mandamus in the matter in which the public authority is bound to perform his duty according to law. And this writ can be issued against the following person, that are governor, president, government entity, private person, chief justice, or any other person or body who was bound by law to perform certain duties. In the case of Bombay Municipality versus Advanced Builders, in this case, the court directs the municipality authority to implement a planning scheme in a specified time period approved or prepared by government and the respective authority under the relevant statute. The next writ is quo warranto. The term quo warranto means by what warrant. The writ of quo warranto was issued against the person or public authority who was wrongfully and unlawfully taken the possession of an office which he is not entitled to hold. The person is asked to show by what authority or order he occupies the position or office. In the case of Jamalpur Arya Samaj versus Dr. D. Ram, in this case, the writ of quo warranto was dismissed on the ground that it does not exist in the case of private authority or office. The basic ingredient for validation of this writ is that the office held by the person must be government office or comes under the government sector. The next writ is certiorari. The term certiorari means to certify or to be reviewed. The main purpose of this writ is to correct the error which was evident on record, and that's why this writ has a corrective nature, and that's why it is also known as a curative writ. The writ can be issued in certain conditions, which are when a superior authority wants to take a suo motu action in a certain matter, or there is an error in the judgment, or the inferior court or any other authority does not have a jurisdiction to decide the matter, and there is an excess of jurisdiction, or there is a violation of fundamental rights and principle of natural justice. In the case of A.K. Kripal versus Union of India, in this case the writ of certiorari was issued to disallow the selection list of Indian Forest Service on the ground that one of the nominated candidate was the ex officio member of the selection committee. The next writ is prohibition. The writ of prohibition means to prohibit or to stop, to forbid or to stop. The writ was issued to prohibit the lower court, tribunal, or any other quasi judicial authority from doing something beyond their authority by the Supreme Court or High Court. So, as I conclude, as we know that the fundamental principle of law provided under Constitution is that ubi jus ibi remedium, where there is a right there is a remedy, because a right without remedy is of no use. A provision for the protection and enforcement of fundamental right is one of the most novel feature of Indian Constitution. All these threats have played an important role in implementation of the rights of people, and it also widens the scope of the power of judicial review of courts. Thank you.